Good morning, or depending on when you're watching this, good afternoon, good evening, or good night. My name's Ross, and as always told, Out of Voice Radio. So today, I am bringing you exciting news about the Pokemon World Championships. The official Pokemon website has updated with all kinds of information. I thought I would bring it to you now, because why would I not, ladies and gentlemen? Why would I not? I know I'm digging through Sun and Moon 7A, which has now been revealed, and I promise you, ladies and gentlemen, I will be bringing you all of those cards, because, you know, I am a perfectionist. But right now, you need an extra little video about this, so here we go, and we've got to start off with the artwork. And of course, first thing for me, Beware made the cut. Beware made the cut, ladies and gentlemen. Beware's there were double base, and I've already got friends who have very kindly offered to find me a Beware plush over in Nashville. I will unfortunately not be attending due to having a very small baby, but Beware, man. I love that Beware has become one of the central figures in Pokemon. Mamoswine and Porygon never did as much as I love them, neither did Donphan. But now that Beware is becoming one of the characters to really push the brand forward, that is absolutely a-okay by me. Now we've obviously got a Chatot there doing some singing. We've got Kommo-o, who's quite a soundy Pokemon. We've got Snivy with a guitar. We've got Plusle and Minun with an accordion. We've got a Mudbray that's just there. We've got Meloetta. We've got Wobbuffet with a tambourine, and of course, Pikachu with a banjo. It's Nashville. How was it ever going to be anything other than musically themed? So here's all the information that you need to know. It is a closed tournament. You must have either a competitor badge or a spectator badge, or you're not getting on site. It is going to feature both the Pokemon video games and the Pokemon trading card game, as well as Pokken Tournament. World champions will be crowned in all of them. The total prizes for this weekend, which is, I should say, August the 24th to the 26th, is $500,000. That is crazy. If you want to compete, it's invitation only, except for Pokken Tournament. Pokken Tournament, there will be a last chance qualifier on the Friday, and anyone can just turn up and give it a bit of a go. Now, for both the video game and the trading card game, there is day one on the Friday. You must have an invitation. If you don't have an invitation, you aren't allowed to play. Day one is kind of like the old last chance qualifier. There's a lot of people with invites, hundreds of people. Most of the good players will have got their invite, and then they battle it out for a spot in day two, and that is where it gets really competitive on the Saturday before you get the finals on Sunday. Sunday is just the finals. The top cut, other than Swiss, will be happening on day two. Pokken Tournament is only happening on the Saturday. The finals will not be happening Sunday. Their last chance qualifier is happening on the Friday. Now, like I've said, you need a badge to get in. If you have an invite, you will get a badge, and you will get one badge for a spectator or guest or parent, guardian or whatever. You will get one spectator badge if you are a competitor, but only one, and it's just a badge. You don't get anything else. If you are not a competitor or a guest of a competitor, you can buy a spectator badge for $10 and you get 2 booster packs of Pokemon trading card game cards, or you can register for the Pokken Tournament last chance qualifier, which gets you a badge, and it's $30, but first of all, you get to compete in Pokken, and secondly, you get 6 packs, which makes sense. 2 packs if you're spending a tenner on a badge, 6 packs if you're spending $30 on a badge. If you are a competitor, you must sign in advance online. Now, you don't actually have to sign in online in advance. You can sign in when you get there on the Thursday, or if you're really late, you can do so on the Friday. But the difference is, if you sign in online, you are guaranteed your world merchandise. If you don't check in online in advance, you will not be guaranteed your world merch. That's right. If you rock up with an invite, you'll get to play. But if you haven't signed in online, you are not guaranteed any of the world swag. If you've got your invite and you're going, sign in online in advance. And this should go without saying, but take some ID so you can prove who you are. Interestingly, the registration for the Pokken Tournament Last Chance Qualifier has not been announced. It says check back for more details later on. We don't know exactly how you do that. We will have to wait and see. There will be a limited number of spots though, so when that information comes out, make sure you get on it very, very quickly. As for registering as a spectator, it must be done entirely online. It is limited, and it's going to be available until spectator badges run out. There is no link to register yet. Look out for that link, bookmark the page, because if it runs out, it runs out, and you won't be allowed in, ladies and gentlemen. Children under 5 do not need to be registered in advance and will be given wristbands on the site, but you don't get any extra items if you're under 5. You're too young to play the trading card game. There will be side events. We don't know what the side events will be, with 2 exceptions. You've got the Pokken Tournament Last Chance Qualifier, and you've got the Nashville Open. The Nashville Open is basically a giant regional at the World Championships. Now, it hasn't actually said it yet, but it will be on the Saturday. What that essentially means is, if you make day 2 of Worlds, you won't be able to play in the Nashville Open. The way it's been the last couple of years is that the main rounds, the Swiss rounds, are on the Saturday, with Top Cut being on the Sunday. So essentially, if you get through day 1 of Worlds, consider yourself out of the running for the Nashville Open. But it's always a nice chance, you know, if you do well in the Nashville Open, that'll give you a whole bunch of championship points to set you on your road to qualifying for the 2019 Pokemon TCG World Championships, or VGC. And there will be some sick merch that you can get on site at the on-site Pokemon Center. Yay! Like the Beware plush that somebody's going to get me. At the Wassy on Twitter, ptcgradio@hotmail.co.uk. Just leaving that out there, ladies and gentlemen. Just leaving it out there. The other very important thing is that if you can't make it, there will be a live stream at twitch.tv/Pokemon all weekend long. And there's going to be 4 streams. There's going to be a main Pokemon stream, there always is, but there's going to be a dedicated TCG stream, VGC stream, and Pokken Tournament stream, as well as a main stage stream, which, like I've said, it's gonna circle around, but it's also gonna have the opening ceremonies. Last year there was a brilliant promo video in which I was featured. Hopefully they'll run it again this year so I can be delighted. No word yet on who the casters are going to be for any of the games. I don't think it's going to be me. It would be a surprise if it was me, but I'm checking my emails, and if anyone from the Pokemon company's wondering, I could probably make it out there. Just leaving that one open on the table. And just very quickly at the end, there is a bags and personal items policy. Make sure you're wearing your badge at all times, and you're not allowed to bring anything that wouldn't pass airport security. You are not allowed to bring any item larger than a backpack. And this one stood out to me. You are not allowed to bring electronic smoking devices into the event space. So if you're a smoker and want to go to the Pokemon World Championships, that's not going to be terribly easy. I believe in you. You can do this. So to recap, if you are a competitor, make sure you check in online in advance, otherwise you won't get your swag, and make sure you register on the Thursday so that you actually get your swag. If you're late, do it as early as possible on Friday. If you miss the player meeting, you may well not be playing in the event. At least that's what they're saying, and it does make sense. If you want a spectator badge or want to play in a Pokken Tournament Last Chance Qualifier, be sitting on the website, be watching out for those registration links as soon as they appear, because they are going to sell out, they always do, and then you're going to be sad and you're not going to be able to get in. Remember, if you are, say, a senior that wants to take both of your parents, you are only getting 1 badge as a competitor. For a guest, you will need to buy a second. You only get 1 guest badge if you're taking multiple people. Get them early, ladies and gentlemen. Sit on them. This is very important. And I think that's pretty much all you need to know. The most important thing, beware with a double base. If Worlds ends and I don't end up with somebody bringing one of these back, and I have several good friends that have already offered, so unless they all let me down, I should be fine, then I will be a very sad Wassy indeed. So tell me your thoughts about the World Championships. How excited are you? Are you going? Will you be watching the stream? What are you most excited for? Go nuts! but be nice. Make sure you like this video, subscribe to this channel, follow me on Twitter at the Wassy, and Twitch for some live action at twitch.tv/PTCG Radio. If you want to support the channel, get some bonus podcasts and all of that, head on over to patreon.com/PTCG Radio, where you can do just that. But by far the most important thing, as always, is to look after yourselves until next time. Thank you very much for watching. My name's Ross, and you've been watching PTCG Radio.